only living with them, but saying they.
This y'all hear me out. I'm kidding. Some girl in the chat gonna be like, nah, you gotta get banished if you say that shit.
Just remember what happens on Earth stays on Earth.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're watching movies I would hate to live in. Maybe we'll see a few movies that you guys would hate to live in, but let's check it out. Before we do, let me get my light real quick. Also, we are streaming on Twitch and TikTok, so you know what I'm saying, go ahead and pull up to the streams and all that cool stuff whenever you get the time to. You gotta hit the bell because I don't even know what my schedule is for right now. We just gonna do what we gonna have to do until we get a good one, except for Fridays, because then you can watch, you know, Fridays 9:30 p.m. Central, decent time. But yeah, anyway, let's check out some movies I would hate to live in.
Wanted to be in movies, not like an actor. I mean, like in the movie. Who could blame me? They're so cool. But now that I've grown, I see that a majority of these movies I thought were super cool to live in actually aren't. So that's what I'll be going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some movies I'd hate to live in. Yeah, do a little series. And in the end, I'll go over the movie that I'd hate to live in the most. First,
is he trying to say the Sinners verse? If so, that's kind of a, you know what I'm saying? But if he's not, then we'll see. Because I don't think the Sinners verse will be that bad. You know, just kill a few vampires. Stab a few in the heart. It ain't nothing that hard, you feel me? You just gotta know how to fight. That's it.
one up, Avengers, or every Marvel movie.
Oh yeah, I would fucking hate to live in a Marvel universe. I'm sorry. Like, if I wasn't a superhero, I tell my girlfriend this all the time. We talk about this like almost in every single movie. If I was a superhero in this setting, I would be cool. But if I was a civilian, fuck that shit. I'm out of here, bro. It's not good. It's because there's nowhere you can run to. It could be a planetary type of catastrophic event and shit. You gotta wait on these niggas to finish the shit, bro. You can't do nothing. You just trapped in an apartment, fucked, building trembling and shit. You got fucking debris coming down. You got cars going through your fucking balcony window and shit. It's like, bro, I couldn't do it, man. Hell nah, bro.
As I love superheroes, you gotta be an idiot to want to live in the Marvel universe. If you know even the slightest bit about Marvel, you know these dudes deal with planetary threats, no joke, more often than I see my dad. And New York gets the worst. NYC is like the punching bag, or like the 1960s wife of the MCU. This city does not catch up.
He said living in constant fear. Oh God, especially in New York. This shit would be oh man, I used to want to live in New York, and then I just realized there's just too much shit going on. It's like a beacon of chaos down there for some reason. I mean, up there, technically. For some reason, though, it's too much shit going on, man.
On top of the usual stuff New York already got to deal with, you know, rats, high rent, drill rappers, rats. Now being in the MCU, they also got to deal with constant alien invasions, a wizard opening rifts in the city, a giant who eats planets, a literal god, and a meth head with superpowers. And to a New York, that last one probably sounds like the most regular one. If you were about to be...
Yo, I ain't seen the Thunder Bros yet. I'm gonna watch it. But Century dude be tripping, bro. It's like this nigga be ripping people in half and shit. It's like, bro, you ain't gotta do all that, man. Like, you just chill out, bro. It's not that deep. If you gonna rip something off, at least rip his arm off or something. You gonna rip this nigga in half? Like, come on, bro. What is wrong with you? You said the Hulk throws your car just a miss 10K down the drain. Exactly. This shit is crazy. Hulk be doing too fucking much, man. Just a big ass toddler, just fucking bad. Like,
teleported into the MCU, this city would quite literally be the worst place to be living already. And I already live here. Yep.
oh damn.
It's not like if I got zapped in, I'd be put in like Wichita, Kansas or something, I would literally be in the epicenter of the problem. And as a regular New Yorkian civilian, I have no option but to live every day like it's my last, because it literally could be. And at that point, I don't think I'll even be scared. No, I'm gonna just start trying stuff. Go to the club, try some new foods. I mean, you might even see me in the alleyway with Sentry. What else am I supposed to do when I'm living in a universe where Thanos can randomly pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy for him? The sad part is, it wouldn't even have to be Thanos either, because as a New Yorkian, we're not even allowed to have blick. So one of these street tier villains like the Vulture, or even lower than that, those bank robbers from Homecoming, can pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy too, and I'm gonna have to. Yeah, just keep me in regular NYC, bro. It's not worth it. I'm gonna be living there just to pay $5K a month on rent and have my first time seeing Spider-Man in person be watching him save a grandma while the Rhino is curb stomping me. Next up, I got a movie that might be even scarier because of how real it started.
You said Thunderbolts was high key just filler. Shit, I feel you. I mean, it's important filler though, if you think about it on a deeper scale. You know, you just gotta. I don't know, bro.
iRobot. We all know this one. Movie set in the future, 2035.
iRobot wouldn't be bad.
Robots and AI are completely integrated into society. And I mean completely. They deliver packages for us, cook for us, keep us company. They keep the streets clean and even work with the police to ensure crime rates stay low. These things are everywhere doing any and everything.
Yeah, iRobot's fire, man.
Now, I know what you may be thinking. Robotic Hus? Just kidding. I know what you're thinking. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Robots doing everything for us? That sounds great. That's wrong. This is terrifying. Because aside from the fact that these things doing everything for us would pretty much turn us into skillless people from WALL-E, these things constantly being around us is a danger in this world. Because the people in this world like robots so much that they're convinced that they can't hurt humans.
You said iRobot is older than you. Damn, that shit really is old. Damn. When did iRobot come out? Let me see. Damn, that shit came out in 2004. That's crazy. But this shit changed the game when it came out though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, niggas was like, androids. Well, we already was thinking about like, we was already thinking about Terminator and shit. But yeah, iRobot, that shit took it to a whole different level. It was like, damn, they could really just snap like that. That's why I'm not for the clankers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for the robots, bro. This shit is not for me, man. Like, I'll be cool with it, you know, when it starts, but it's like, it's too much. Like, it's too much that can go wrong in this situation. You feel me? It's like, bro, and then too many people be horny too. It's like, dude, like, people be doing some weird shit. Like, that's why like Cyberpunk is so weird, because niggas like robots. I don't know. They just, man. I'm not ready for them days.
What? Bro, I know I'm not tripping. Am I tripping? Judging by the way people feel about AI right now, I refuse to believe in 10 years humans will be so comfortable with AI and robots and stuff to the point where they're comfortable not only living with them, but saying they...
This y'all hear me out? I'm kidding. Some girl in the chat gonna be like, nah, you gotta get banished if you say that shit. But I know somebody out there.
Can't commit crimes? What? Man, I've known my Siri for 10 plus years and I still don't trust her. You think I'm gonna trust this thing? But that's how it is for some reason in this world. People trust and love these robots, so they pretty much get a get out of jail free card. And if you live here, that should be terrifying for you. Can you imagine how out of control this could get? If there's no police around, what would stop one of these tin cans from shooting some random dude down the block and throwing the smoking gun into my hand? And guess what the cops gonna say when they roll up?
I was telling Bobby the other day, he should get the donuts from... He's got a weapon!
That would happen every single time and they would never get caught because they're not programmed to hurt humans. But it doesn't end there because those are just hypothetical.
That's crazy, bro. Imagine like a robot doing a crime next to you, and then as like everything is going in chaos, he gonna lean down next to you like they're not even gonna believe you at all. And then he just walks away when emotionless and shit. It's like, damn, bro, I'm not ready, man.
This movie goes on to give me legit reasons to not want to live around these things. So we see throughout the movie, there's a heavy emphasis on Will Smith's hatred towards these robots. Like, he really does not like these things. And it turns out it's because back in the day, Will got in this accident that sent him and this other car flying into the water. And when a robot came...
No, thinking about it, Will Smith was like the first robot racist. That's crazy, man. And then he ended up being one of them. He was like, what the fuck? Nah, this is crazy.
To save the day, it chose to save Will instead of the little girl trapped in the other car.
Oh.
Even when they're trying to help, these things could still leave you to die.
Shit.
So if it was me and a kid, innocent kid trapped in a house fire, if the robot deems me as having the higher chance of living, it'll save me instead of the innocent 5-year-old child. Yo, finally made a right choice. Dang, that's messed up. What if that was my kid? I'd be pissed. Like, you're a robot. You can't like go back and extend and grab both of us out the fire. That's ridiculous. What are you good for? Yeah, living here would suck. That's not even mentioning the thing running these robots, Vicky, an AI system built to protect people. Built to protect people, huh? Sounds hella familiar. And that ain't even mentioning the job market.
Damn, this nigga Shia LaBeouf was in this movie. I forgot about that. I'm so sad he went down a dark path, man. Like, Like, shit, it is what it is, though, bro.
If these robots do everything for us, how would we get jobs? Like, you know what I mean? They're robots. There's no room for human error. Employers would love them. No calling out, no talking back, no pay time off. I mean, you don't gotta pay them, period. These dudes are the perfect slaves. So if you're not building them or working with the police, you have nothing. Bro, this is exactly why I hope.
Why would he show her, bro, of all people, bro? Nah, you crazy. I just caught that. That's crazy, yo. Nah, dude, nah. Oh, shit.
Our world does not become like this. If I worked a long 20-year career in, let's say, construction, I'll be damned if I lose my position to an oil truck. Screw loose having. Command listening. Another movie that scares me because it's realism stuff is 1984. This is one of them older films based on a book you might have.
Oh, shit.
Nah, who am I kidding? Y'all don't read. So I'll give you a rundown. Like I said, this movie is based on a book written in the 40s. So, you know, dark times, dark books. And in this world, society sucks. Everything's bleak, gray, and dull. Censorship and propaganda about some war constantly in people's faces. And worst of all, people are monitored 24/7. And this ain't like, oh, cameras on the street, phone activity. No. This is camera.
Bro, this is
24/7. And this ain't like, oh, cameras on the.
This is literally the picture I used for my last thumbnail. Oh, the Matrix is real, bro. The Matrix is real.
Phone activity. No. This is cameras on the street, cameras at your job, and even cameras at your crib. Like a big TV in the middle of your apartment with some dude's face on it that just watches you. Like, pause? But
this nigga Mr. House.
And there, it gets worse. Because this society in 1984 doesn't promote individuality even in the slightest bit. Any personal hobbies, drawing, writing, collecting, throw them out the window. You ain't allowed to do. Any dreams, thoughts, or even memories, you're not allowed to do that either. I don't care how much you miss your grandma. Bro, you can't even have a shorty because their whole motto is you should only love.
You can't get no coochie? Can I say this on YouTube? I don't know. That's crazy though, bro. Oh man. That's oh dude. I would hate this. I would hate this so much, bro. Man. That's crazy, bro. Unacceptable. I gotta read this book though. I need to find this shit before they decide to take this shit off the shelves. You know.
Big brother. Do I gotta say it? Do I gotta say it? Pause. And then even if you do try to do any of this stuff, you're kidnapped and tortured till you eventually lose all that individuality. This is so messed up. You know what this reminds me of? Y'all know that Boondocks clip, the
Did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
That's what it reminds me of. Now, after all that stuff I just told you, you honestly think I don't want to live?
You know what's some good books I'm about to start like getting and shit? Once I get me some more little chicken change, I'm gonna get me 1984, The Giver, and The Animal Farm. That's what I'm gonna have. This shit gonna be fire. Open up my brain and shit, you know. I'm gonna try to not go insane, but we gonna see what happens.
Here? Hell nah. I'll take Thanos snapping away my local lock over this stuff. That's why all things going on in the world right now scare me. I don't want to drag in Says to this level. I mean, the fact that I'm even making this video with, you know, no issues means we ain't there yet. But we are definitely taking baby steps. Like, it's getting.
You said Animal Farm in 9th grade English was peak? Oh yeah, y'all was sapped in. This shit crazy, man.
Crazy out here. We got the Brits out here censoring Wikipedia, censoring Discord, censoring Spotify? Are we serious? We gonna make teenagers listen to Kids Bop in 2025? Even on Marvel Rivals, bro, they over here monitoring voice chats. Like, I got a warning the other day for just telling some dude to hop off. I mean, obviously I said it in a bit of a meaner way, but still, what is this? Even YouTube with this silly ID thing, like, bro, why can't we just keep it like the good old days where they monitored us without telling us? Why do I have to consent to it now? And now, before I get to the movie that I'd hate to live in the most, honorable mentions. High School Musical, constantly singing and dancing would just get old, especially because it's so random. Imagine you just trying to take a dump in the school bathroom and you have to rush out to go and sing We're All in This Together. You didn't even get to wipe any of the Conjuring films.
Nah, I would just hate to hear motherfuckers just, we're all in this together and shit, and banging on the fucking stalls while I'm trying to take a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, y'all ain't gotta do all this while I'm trying to take a poop, bro. This is my time. It's my time and space. I remember one time I got caught with a Game Boy that I bought from somebody in the stall because I was playing that shit. I was probably in that mother for like 30 minutes. $30 just gone, man. This shit was crazy. I was hustling too, man. I was selling candy and shit. And then, you know, buying what I needed to buy. You know what I'm saying? This shit was crazy. He said Loki busting in the song and dance mid-class would be funny. It'd be funny, but after a while, for me, I'd be like, come on, man, we gotta do something else, bro. Or like, at least switch the genre and shit. You know, I ain't trying to do no like fucking flash mob and shit in the school, bro. I'm trying to vibe, you know?
I don't even gotta explain this one. Nah, I'm good.
We already live in The Conjuring. That doll is real. Like, what?
For pets, pretty self-explanatory too. And then the New War of the Worlds, bro. The special thing about this one is not only do I think it's one of the worst ones to live in, but it's also just one of the worst worst movies. This movie is garbage, garbo. Like, the reason I wouldn't want to live here,
bro. Okay. Let's be 100% honest. This movie was not garbage. Okay, it's like. Okay. War of the Worlds. This is like if you go dumpster diving in Krispy Kreme and you get a full box of donuts. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what this movie is. Like, it's good. It's good as fuck. No, it's good as fuck, but it's bad as in like it was shot horribly. Like, this shit was terrible. But it's a really good movie. Like, the subcontext and shit is fantastic, bro. It's a hot take. But this movie was fire. This movie was fire as fuck. It's just like, it was just bad. Like, the whole concept of it being like, you know, this dude having to like stop this alien invasion from happening, from like getting inside our big old AI that's like doing surveillance for the entire globe. That shit is crazy, because once it takes out that AI, like, we're fucked, and they can easily take out the whole entire planet. And that's why we shouldn't have like these big ass data centers with all of our information and shit like that holding everything, because if anything could fucking happen, boom, we're fucked. That shit is crazy. It's a crazy concept, but this movie was fucking trash as shit. You should watch the 2000 version. I watched the 2000 version, shit. But this shit right here was crazy. It's just like, I don't know why they would call it War of the Worlds, though. That doesn't make any sense to me personally. They could have called it something else. But War of the Worlds, I'm like, that don't really make no sense, because it wasn't really a war. It was a one-sided battle. They was fucking us up. We wasn't doing shit. They was fucking us up until dude got his son to be like, listen, I could do this shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, this shit was tight. This shit was tight. Oh yeah, I know it's based on a book and shit. Yeah, I'm tapped in. I just, like, when War of the World came out, I was just too damn young to understand what's going on. I was like, damn, this shit crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna give Tap Jack in. So
It's not because of the aliens invading the planet, but because of the sheer embarrassment I would feel being a part of it. Imagine dying to one of these aliens and the only person around to react is Ice Cube over his monitor saying, "Damn!" And now, the movie I'd hate to live
bro,
in.
and they filmed this shit during quarantine. This is like a throwaway conspiracy movie. I fuck with it, you know. It's a hot take, but it's my take.
The most sinners. Alright, I don't think this one would be the worst one.
This wouldn't be bad.
But still, it would be very scary to live in. This movie, if you ain't watch it, 10 out of 10. At first I thought it was a 9, but nah, it's a 10. This movie, if you ain't watch it, is based in the 30s down in Mississippi, which already...
Bro, this movie was shot beautifully. Oh my god, bro. As a film nerd, this shit was... This shit was fucking gas, man. That Kodak film was busting. They was exposing it correctly how it needed to be and shit. I'm like, oh my god, bro. And here go TikTok doing this shit where it's trying to tell me I'm not verified. Like, damn, bro, what the fuck? It's gonna be every day with TikTok until they fix this shit.
Horrible start. But the scariest thing about this movie...
But no, the scary thing is, like, what if I'm just like rapping with my homies and shit, and then a motherfucking vampire is like, hey, you know, let me rap with y'all. Let me come inside, you know, let me smoke a little thing and shit. And I'm just like, bro, why are you trying to rap with us? You feel me? Do I know you? Why are you in my door anyway and shit? How you know I'm here? And I gotta deal with that bullshit for the whole night. That shit'd be annoying as fuck, man.
For living there isn't the time period it's saying. It's the fact that this world has vampires. Yeah, real, pure-blooded, bona fide vampires. I first thought they would be some racist Abraham Lincoln vampire hunter type of vampires, but nope, these guys are actually...
You said the vamp rapper will be fire. It may be fire, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, bro, I ain't trying to fuck with this shit, man. Like, why your eyes glassy and shit? You feel me? Like, you ain't drunk, you on some other shit, and I can't do that.
Opposite. They welcome every and anybody to their lifestyle, which to me, if I was living here,
So worth it? Hell no.
me and a racist vampire, at least you know where you stand. They gonna eat you, so you know, stay away from them. But with these ones, you just don't know. If one of these nice ones came to my door disguised, singing me a song and offering me money, well, of course you can stay the night. Come on in. And it'd be raps for me. And even if that wasn't the case, I would not be able to avoid these dudes. Because even if they don't try to roll up to my door, they're attracted to music. And you know, I'm not saying I'm some Mozart or anything. I actually don't even know how to play a single instrument. But I am saying a 1930s Derek is definitely gonna be at one of them jukes. And one of them nights, we definitely gonna get a Sammy-like singer who's gonna attract the vampires, and it's gonna be the same story all over again. Yeah, living here, I'm good off that. Even all this vampire stuff aside, like I said, this is in Mississippi in the 30s.
Oh yeah, he's
I'm not going
fucked.
to a juke. What the frick is there to do in the 30s? I might just die from boredom. I see why all people did back then was just pop out babies, because what else is there to do? Not to mention, these weren't the safest times either.
Bro, they was popping out babies and they was musty at the same time too. You know, that was some real love. I don't blame him.
Especially as a Dominican dude or anything but white. I don't think that band of hooded men would see me and make any exceptions. Talking about some, hold on now, wait a second, Chuck. Put the noose down. I think this one's Caribbean. Nah, they don't care. They don't discriminate. Well, they do, but you know what I mean. They just trying to meet their quotas. So sinners, with or without vampires, I'm good. But I might dress up as one of the twins for Halloween. Who's trying to help me find the clothes? That's pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over this time. And this one isn't a might. I'm definitely doing a sequel to this video. I had so much fun making it. Comment down below some movies you'd hate to live in. And comment down below some movies you guys want to see me do in part 2.
And comment down below if you want to see me do the part 2 with, you know, him doing his part 2 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's movies I would hate to live in. Let me know down below which movies you would hate to live in. Again, yeah, I said it again. But yeah, that's the video. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, do your due diligence, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next video. Peace out.